Hey guys, this is Ender Quartz here. This is a new tutorial on how to use the execute command or /execute for 1.8 or in my computer 14W08A. So let's get started. First things first, I will need a creeper egg. And now, you've known that creepers have been known to explode. That is kind of Minecraft 101. But in my studies, I have discovered that creepers can explode this fiercely. I mean, watch this. I'm going to place it down. It's going to instantly explode. Boom! How awesome is that? Okay, so this isn't this is an actual creeper egg. Those were actual creepers. But I basically did this with the new execute command. So all this is right here, these two command blocks right here. This first one is just setting the block beneath it is air, and then this one is, it's the actual command. And then this one is setting the one that way to redstone block. So this block is constantly being updated and reset to a new block. So if I keep trying to destroy it, it'll just be put back to a redstone block, which is pretty cool. And now this is the actual command. So execute works by first doing /execute, then the entity or player that you want to do it with. And what's really cool about the execute command is that it does it relative to the player or entity. So that's why this is tilde, because it's all relative to the entity. So right here, at E, type equals creeper. So that means that any creeper in the world, and then, so those are the coordinates on which it's going to do it, and then this is the actual command. Anything from here on will be the command, and then so the command is /summon, and then primed TNT, which is basically TNT that's really about ready to explode. So if I do this, it's going to boom, instantly explode. So that's pretty cool. So I can do this, and with this I can go like run, jump, and jump, boom, rocket jump. But that's pretty cool. And then so now the next thing I want to show you guys is, let me just get a mushroom egg. And also I can make magical mushrooms. Watch this. Whoa! What are those particle effects coming off from the mushroom? Whoa! It's a magical mushroom. Let's get rid of this mushroom. Sorry, mushroom, but you're going to have to be destroyed. What? You weren't destroyed? You're a tough little mushroom. Let me just get... he was young. I'm just kidding. But he actually was young. He was only like a couple seconds old. And since, yeah. Oh, now I feel bad for the mushroom. Dang it! I don't want to kill any more mushrooms now. Or maybe not. I don't know. Here, let me just set the time. And okay, so wait, he's a magical mushroom, so he's going to be respawned somewhere else. Yes, glory of mushrooms. I'm just kidding. Okay, now the next one is the leaping spiders. Is the final one, and you can do this with anything. I mean, you can have any entity. Means any entity. So I could technically have any fireball. I could have it summon a certain particle. Oh, I just want to show you. This is a particle effect right here, and then so it works by you having /particle, and then so that's instant spell, which is a type of particle. That's the which is the when you throw a potion that has an instant effect, like instant healing, instant damage, and then so this is where it is, and then this is how big of a square it is, I think. And you can't do relative one because it doesn't work. And that's the speed of it, so I want to make it really slow. And then so that's the amount of them. So if I change this to 1, do a mushroom, there's going to be these particles flying everywhere. So watch this. So it's going to be boom, boom, boom. See, it's a lot faster than what it was before. I'm just going to... How do I get rid of this mushroom? Because I don't want to use the creeper, because it's going to destroy him, and I'll just get a diamond sword. You are going to be delivered a swift death, mushroom. But yeah, actually, you're probably going to be teleported somewhere else. So, magical mushrooms. Yes. Okay. You're in a better place now. Okay, now the next one is leaping spiders. And this is just to show you that it can be used with any command. I mean, it can be used with the scoreboard command, or it can be used with a teleportation command in this instance. I was just trying to think of something else. But in this instance, it's a teleportation command. So what this will do is execute, then at E type spider, it's relative to the spider, and then /TP at E, which is any entity with its radius 10 blocks upwards. So let's try this out. And woo! Okay, that's a spider jockey, but whoa, that was rare. I did not see that coming. Okay, let's just try this out with a regular spider. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna teleport the spider 10 blocks up with me along with it, because it's right next to it. Then it's gonna teleport it again, and then it's gonna fall and die. So whoop, 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 and he dies. Yes, and then I get teleported once more, because it's not totally dead yet. So yay, and this works, and I made it so it's radius 5, so it's not every entity. It's all entities within the 5 radius. So if I place it outside of the 5 block radius, just he's going to get teleported upwards, and not me. But then if I step within his radius, then he's going to die. And this is showing you that it's relative to the spider, not relative to this command block, which is what it used to be before, or a certain block or something. And so that's pretty much it. I mean, you guys can modify this command however you want. I mean, this execute to here, and then with all of these, this is just any command you can use. And then so it's really cool. And then so you can use any command or any command and or any entity or any player. It's just anything. You can really do almost anything with this. So you can have it so that every fireball in the world is going to have this like lava effect going off of it, or a flame effect, or I don't know, maybe you wanted every creeper to have this thing where it had magical critical effects going off of it. I don't know, and you can just do, you can go almost limitless possibilities. You can have any item. You can even have an item on the ground because that's considered an entity. Any entity on any item on the ground. Sorry, any item. Sorry, they sound similar in my head. It's weird. Any item on the ground can be maybe some particle effects, or it could explode, or oh yeah, you could use that for maybe a PvP map or something. Like you could have it where you couldn't drop items, but if you did, it caused a TNT explosion effect, which players could use to their advantage, but it would probably kill them. And so that would be pretty bad, but it would also be pretty cool. So I don't know, you can just use it for that, or you can really use it for anything. And then so you can also use it for like carving out maps or something, and then you can have it over here. And then I've done it with snowballs, like summon this explosion effect with snowballs, and with that's creepy. I've done this with snowballs, or you could do it with any of these mobs. I mean, creeper, skeleton, spider, zombie, slime, ghast, pig, witch, magma cube, and other things. You can even do it on the wither or an iron golem or anything. You can have all this stuff, and it's really cool. And that means any commands. You can have it increase a scoreboard command, or summon a potion of healing, so that you don't want any zombies or skeletons in your world, so that whenever a zombie or skeleton is there, it doesn't just kill them, but you wanted to make it so that they actually die. So you summon a splash potion of healing, and then that actually damages skeletons and zombies. Or maybe you want every blaze, or maybe you could have like a pandemonium thing where you have a super powerful guy, but then you have this zombie that's called a replicating zombie, and then that means that each zombie is there, it summons another zombie, which summons another zombie, and you could have that thing on a clock. So you have to kill the zombies really quickly, because they would probably double. Because with the execute command, it means any zombie in the world. It's not just any particular zombie, because you could, I mean, I'm talking about zombies, but any entity in the world. And I mean, that means that if I summon multiple creepers, it'll actually explode both of them, not just one of them. So if I do that, wait, that's just one creeper. I'm trying to fly. There you go. So if I summon like multiple creepers, see, that was like multiple explosions. So that's pretty cool. And then so, yeah, you can use it with anything. Maybe you could have like a certain, like a big clock going around, like a really big clock, and then so when it comes to there, any item on the ground instantly dies or something. Maybe a lag destroyer engine or something. If you like all the items on the ground, maybe yeah. I've heard there's a plugin for that, but you can probably just do that in vanilla. It'd be a lot easier. Maybe. I don't know. Probably be easier for the people who make the plugins and not have to make the plugins. But it would be harder for the people who don't make plugins because then they would just download the plugin. I don't know. You can do, and then to me it's like almost limitless possibilities, and so to anybody else, you can do almost anything with this command. It's just really cool, and then you can use that for any mob, any entity, and it's just I think it has a lot of potential. And so thank you, Mahjong, for creating the fill, clone, and execute commands because they are really awesome and very useful. So people will probably come up with a lot of clone cool things and a lot of fill cool things and a lot of execute cool things, and just it'll be really awesome. So I think 1.8 will be very interesting. As in interesting, I mean in the good way, not as in like people will create these horrible things or it will be bad or I don't know. But it's just yeah, I think it'll be really fun and a lot more freedom for people who make adventure maps and commands and I mean don't make commands, they use commands a lot. Wait, weather clear. There you go. It's just because sometimes in the desert that becomes that, but it can't rain, so it just makes cloudy. I wish that would probably be a cool weather type, just cloudy. It's like it's not raining, but it's also not just sunny. It's just kind of cloudy like that. I don't know. Okay, so that's the execute command. It's pretty cool, and